RadarPlays new releases. We are playing Guacamelee. I'm Hollander Cooper. Here with me is
Ryan Teljanik
and
Greg Henniger.
And what is going on?
I turned into a chicken.
Why didn't I know that was a thing you could do in this game?
Oh yeah. So there are tons of ability. You play as
Changes everything.
Wow. Look at that.
So that's like the Samus ball of Mexican wrestlers.
Now I have to figure out this
Is that
specific
racist?
sequence.
I really don't know.
So right now we're playing as Juan, the main character of
Juan
Guacamelee.
That's racist. That is.
His name is Juan.
Juan Chicon.
Juan. Ooh, I just got a secret treasure chest.
And so this is a Metroid-vania style game, as you can see.
Platform brawler, and I have to say this game has some of the best brawling combat I have ever seen.
Oh, and you can Ikaruga it up, change the world.
Yep, you get to switch between the world of the living here and the world of the dead.
I like how the world of the dead is a skull and the world of the living is just kind of a shape.
Yeah, so
It's not like it's a living person, it's just kind of a thing.
at the beginning of the game you don't have many powers.
You fast forwarded through that part.
Yeah, we're a decent length in here.
Oh!
That's pretty nice.
And you have to.
What is going on?
So you get a bunch of special abilities. There's this headbutt, this sweet uppercut, a couple other ones, and you actually have to use those for the platforming. Like they add a little bit of extra height or distance to your jumps, and if you don't master those, you will not get far in this game because this is one of the hardest games I've played in recent memory.
Damn it, I was gonna get excited for it, but I don't want to play it really hard.
Oh, it's so good though.
Is he white
Absolutely.
because he's in the other?
Yeah, exactly. So when they're grayed out like that, that means they're in the other dimension, and I have to.
Can they hurt you from the other?
Yes,
dimension?
they can.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
just not fair.
Yeah, so actually what I really, really like about this game is the platforming and combat both become elaborate
nice.
puzzles once you really start getting into it. And you have to usually
Beat up
figure
that
out,
roly-poly guy.
you usually have to figure out the exact combination of Juan's abilities that will take down enemies, because sometimes they're protected by certain colored shields. We might run into this, some of those later on, but if they're in those shields, you have to use, oh my god.
You've been hit by that guy.
He's tough, man. But now I can. Your rolls in this game can block damage, negate damage.
Oh wow. That skeleton wants
Yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Oh,
And then you died a terrible
Yeah.
death.
But you were already in the land of the dead.
Are you going to be demasked now?
Demasculated.
all right. So I'll try not to die again. But yeah, you get a ton of abilities, and there are genuine puzzles that were genuinely so tough for me to figure out. Like I would sit there scratching my head for like 5 or 10 minutes and finally.
Literally just scratching your head raw.
That's what you do
like
when you have.
just a bloody scalp, and somebody says like, "Why is your scalp all bloody?" And you're like, "This puzzle's real
Guacamelee.
difficult."
Yeah, so when they get the triangles above them, you can actually pick them up and throw them, which makes you immune to damage if you have them.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and you'll have
Professional
to,
luchador moves.
You'll have to use that later on.
And you can choose the direction you throw them.
And you can do so many cool combos of your moves. Like there's like a training side quest early on where it's like try all our recommended combo chains, and some of them are so tough to pull off.
So what's the story of this? What is your character?
Sure. So Juan is
Okay.
a
I thought his name was Juan, and then for a second I'm like, if it's not Juan, I'm gonna sound super racist.
Juan is a down on his luck alcoholic ex-luchador. It's kind of teased early or hinted early on that he was a failed luchador.
He seems to be pretty good at beating
Well,
stuff
he
up,
is.
though.
Yeah.
He is, because if you see the mask he's wearing, that is a magical luchador mask that he gets after El Presidente's daughter is kidnapped.
Oh,
by
El Presidente.
by the leader of the world of the dead, and so your quest is to go and save her.
so this is like a luchador version of Bad News.
It is, yeah, it is.
So the enemies can hurt each other?
Yes,
That's good.
and you can pick when you toss them.
Oh, this.
When you toss them, they'll
Bring the chicken back. I want to see more chicken. Yeah.
Can the chicken drop bombs? Like
no,
things
he
or something?
can't. He can't do any kind of attack moves. I don't think so. Cactus, get out of here.
Oh!
That's the only way to kill these guys.
They remind me of the cactus.
Oh.
Cactuses.
But yeah, you can kind of.
I like how we almost like pelvic thrust it.
Like the maps get really big and complex, and there are tons of secrets to find. You'll definitely want to do a lot of backtracking to unlock some of the treasures. Mostly you'll be unlocking extra money caches, which you can use to buy new abilities like suplexes and pile drives.
Caches with a CH, not an S. Not like caches.
Yeah. So this is
Just checking.
this is one of those tricky segments where it's like you have to kind of. There you go. Boom, boom.
Wow.
But you can see I'm running out of stamina. Those yellow blocks in the upper left corner are what you need to use a special move. and you sometimes have to wait for them to restore.
I can see myself failing hard at a segment like that.
Every time I play.
I mean, I can show you this. I've already actually bought most of these things. Things like new moves, health gen reboosts, stamina blocks, stamina reboost, boost. No, these are tough.
Yeah, bones.
I'm locked in. See, these are the shields I was talking about. I can only hurt them if I use the corresponding move to break the shield, and then I can beat them up a bit. But unfortunately, I can do nothing against those guys throwing the bones at me.
This game does not want you to enjoy yourself. Now, who made this game? It was,
Drinkbox Studios, the guys who made Tales from Space. Oh my god, I'm doing awful here.
and this is not a Tales from Space game.
No, this is not.
It could have been. That would have been if it was Tales from Space Guacamelee.
Yeah, but I can't recommend this game enough. It's very, very good. And you can play the entire thing in two-player co-op if you want, but the issue there is if you're playing with somebody who sucks even worse than you, you're gonna get held back because like you both have to be on the same screen.
Was that a pinata?
You can't really. Yes, it was. You can't really separate from your co-op partner. So especially in some of the tougher platforming segments later on, there's like nothing you can do that they just genuinely can't.
Is there online co-op?
Oh,
that was awesome.
So yeah.
Oh!
Nice.
Next time I'll try and pick somebody up and pile drive them soon here.
Good. I've been waiting.
What do we got over here? Whoa.
The music sounds awesome.
Yeah, the entire game is obviously inspired by Mexican folklore, and it's really, really cool. I love the stuff here. This part's really tricky.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird. It's like I'm watching you play this game and I'm super interested in it with full knowledge that I will never play it because I will make it one level in and then immediately die.
No! All right, so this is a tricky one. Oh, I did that wrong here. Let's see. Oh wait. Yeah, I got him there.
Wow.
I don't even know what just happened.
So watch this. Oh shit. That almost
Yeah, good work, buddy.
It's all right. Here we go. All right, I have to do this. Yeah.
Good. Switch sides and then jump and do it. Oh god, that's ridiculous.
That's awesome.
What is what it is? And then you play Portal.
Yep.
So it's like Metroid Portal.
And
with luchadors.
But also other things like the I can't understate how ridiculously tough the platforming and combat gets. Like you have to become really, really good at this game to not die a billion times like I did while playing through it. I've already finished it. This is kind of a rehash of one of the later levels.
How long does the game take?
Took me about 5 hours.
Do you think it's sort of speedrunner stuff?
Oh yeah, in fact they had the leaderboards are set up to reflect. They reflect how long it took you to finish and your completion rate. So it's like it encourages multiple.
Yeah, it seems like if you said like 6 hours or so, 5 hours, 6 hours, and you died a lot, it seems like this is a game that like, I mean, no one's not going to die a lot, but like it's going to be a speedrunner stream. You could probably cruise through it, but crazy fast.
But I have a tendency to like be pretty quick on my playthroughs of games, and I was looking at the leaderboards just to see how long it took most other people to finish, and most people finished in like the 6.5 to 7 hour range.
So were you up there on the leaderboard?
I was number 2.
What?
What?
So you're a professional speedrunner.
Attaboy.
But my completion rate is relatively low compared to
Yeah,
many
pinata.
of the others. And it's tough too because like looking at your map, you can kind of see like these spots where it's obvious you can go elsewhere, and so that's a neat way to go back and try and find some of the hidden loot.
Boom. Chicken.
Oh, see, like, did you see that? Right here. Look at that hidden one.
Can you just headbutt that?
I'll say these red vines are really tough.
Are they delicious?
No, they will kill you. So what I have to kind of roll mid-air to get through them.
What the hell?
What?
Why did that happen?
So remember how I said you can roll? Those are health, like heart pieces. You can breathe. So when you roll like this, what I did was a mid-air version, and that negates any damage. And so like you have to really time that stuff to get through it.
I feel like you're almost messing with me when you're showing this. Like, oh yeah, I got to do a mid-air roll to get through these poisonous red vines. And,
it's really hard.
Get to the super secret area that you wouldn't have noticed.
That probably took me like 10 tries to get through the first time I did it.
Except now, because you're the king of the world.
Yeah, but it's really crazy how good everything in this game is. Oops, I went the wrong way.
Sure did.
The combat is really, really well done too, and everything, like the animations. I love this art style, and these little goblins are obnoxious.
Maybe you can throw them. Oh, you threw them behind you.
All right, I'm gonna try and pile drive a guy. Here we go. Oh, no, oh God.
Oh,
Nice.
That was more of a suplex.
yeah, it wasn't really a pile drive. I was lied to, and I'm not comfortable.
All right, I'll make it up. So, but I think it's awesome how these special combat moves I have are just as important to the platforming as they are to the combat.
Yeah, it feels like everything's really well integrated. Like
yeah,
there's not like.
I can't think of a single other game where that is the case.
Oh, that was pretty good. I like the backgrounds too. Everything in it is like it's super detailed while also not being detailed.
Yeah, and the thing is, like when you switch between the world of the living and the dead worlds, usually the everything about them is completely different. Not so much in this particular area, but for the most part, the
Like even
backgrounds.
like the statues are even different.
Yeah, the backgrounds will completely change.
God, that must have been so annoying to develop. It's just like, all right, so build
Right.
the level and then just do it again.
Do it
Just
again.
build it twice.
Just twice. It's all. One more time for good measure.
Yeah, but one of the things I liked so much about this was like it was a level of challenging that I haven't experienced in a while. Like it's almost like a Dark Souls of 2D brawler.
Are you going out of your way to get me not to play this game?
Dude, you have to play it. It's so awesome. Boom! And I love how you can just Sparta kick these guys.
How much is it?
$15, and if you buy it, you get both a code that works on your Vita and your PlayStation 3.
Right now we're playing it on PS3. Did you play it on Vita?
I did. I mostly played it on Vita.
I can see it working really well.
And
Easier like this or on Vita?
I mean, it's about the same, really. The only difference is like L1
Yes.
turns you into the chicken, whereas on the Vita you have to swipe the touchscreen, which was a little annoying in the puzzles that would require you like jump and then turn into a chicken. Oops.
Do you lose any life when you fall?
No,
to your
not
death?
when you fall, and I really appreciate that because the only time you lose your life is if you like run into those vine type things or get hit by enemy projectiles. So I did appreciate that it at least allowed you to fail in the platforming without
And
punishment.
you say, yeah, and the platforming, I mean, the only punishment is you have to keep redoing it.
Like this is as easy as the platforming gets here.
so bad
Just
at
double
platformers,
jumping
though.
and using the jump to get yourself a little bit more height.
It's just nerve-wracking watching you play. It's a scary game. So what do those things do? Save points?
No, yeah, that walking past one triggers the autosave, but also that is the altar at which you buy. When you
Run, chicken!
when you buy new skills.
Oh my God!
This is so horrible. What is going?
Let's see if I can kill these monsters with all these bones flying around. I tried the first time I played through, and I just got owned here.
Did you end up completing it or you just left?
I just ran past them. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. This is not going well for me.
Turn into a chicken.
I'm trying.
Arise.
God. Ugh.
That was close.
Yeah, it was really close.
I love that chicken.
I know. I love this little beak thing flapping when he's
Whenever he runs, it's just like, oh,
Oh, God, that bothers
Oh.
That scares me.
jump through. Here we
got
go.
really good at that.
And are there boss battles?
Yes.
Are they awesome?
They are very cool. Very tough, but very cool.
Nice.
Just keep
Bowling
throwing
ball.
stuff. That is the trick to this game when you're in
Roly
combat.
poly.
Throwing.
Take advantage of the grapples. Yeah, you really have to in some of these cases to survive. Oh no! I punched him right in the face. Get out of here.
All right, so do you know what score we gave it?
Okay, we gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Awesome. And you can check out the review on GamesRadar.com. And be sure to check back for more Radar Plays on Monday for retro games, Wednesday for whatever we feel like, Friday for whatever weird things Lucas finds for Freaky, and whenever there's a new release to see us play through them. So thanks for watching.